Did YG really jump Saweetie after catching her messing around with Offset? I know, it sounds like something straight out of a movie, but this is real life, folks. Word on the street is that Saweetie and Offset are still doing their thing, even though she's supposed to be all loved up with YG. Can you believe the audacity? This tea comes piping hot after the police showed up at Saweetie and YG's house because their neighbors called in about a nasty altercation. Talk about airing your dirty laundry. But here's the kicker. This isn't the first time Saweetie's been in hot water because of Offset. Apparently, Cardi B herself pulled up on Saweetie a few months ago for the exact same reason. You'd think that would be enough for Saweetie to back off, right? Wrong! She's allegedly still in contact with Offset and YG is not having it. I mean, can you blame him? Now let's rewind a bit. Saweetie and YG started dating back in April of last year, and things seemed to be going smoothly. That is, until January of this year when breakup rumors started swirling. A source close to them told the Shade Room that they had mutually agreed to clock out from the relationship. But wait, it gets juicier! Around the same time, rumors started flying that Saweetie was letting Chris Brown hit it on the low. Yes, you heard that right, Chris Brown! These whispers started after Saweetie and Chris were spotted at a USC game together looking real cozy. People were not happy calling Saweetie for the streets and saying she belongs to the streets. Ouch! Chris Brown didn't help matters when he dropped a diss track called Weakest Link. In the song, he spilled all the tea, claiming he hooked up with Saweetie while she was still with Quavo. He rapped, "You effed my ex, that's cool, I don't give no F lil nin cause I effed your ex when you were still with her." Talk about messy. Quavo clapped back with his own track, over O's and B's, saying he didn't care about Chris hooking up with Saweetie because she was replaceable. He rapped, "I can take a model bitch and make a Saweetie." Now here's where it gets weird. Saweetie didn't say a word about Chris's claims, but she went all in on Quavo, posting screenshots of him in her DMs. It's giving very much, she let Chris hit when she was supposed to be in a relationship. Fast forward to a few months ago, and Saweetie and YG are back together. They made it official at YG's Rolling Loud performance, getting all touchy-feely on stage. YG even followed Saweetie off stage, repeatedly saying, "I love you, girl." It seemed like they were back on track. But then, a few days ago, all hell broke loose. Saweetie and YG got into a heated argument at their house, and when I say heated, I mean their neighbors could hear it from their mansions. The fight was so bad that someone called the cops. Can you imagine being so loud that your mansion-dwelling neighbors can hear you? That's next-level drama. According to TMZ, the fight was still going strong when the cops showed up and they had to step in to separate Saweetie and YG. Apparently, YG found something sus on Saweetie's phone and wanted to go through it, but she wasn't having it. Cue the cheating rumors. People immediately started accusing Saweetie of cheating on YG again, with some even claiming it was with Offset. YG added fuel to the fire when he posted an emoji of a lion and a cheetah on his IG story. You know the internet detectives got to work real quick, decoding that the lion meant Saweetie was lying and the cheetah meant she was cheating. Clever YG, real clever. Now let's talk about these Offset allegations. It might sound wild, but Saweetie has history with Offset, dating back to when he was still with Cardi B. This tea started spilling after Saweetie and Quavo's messy breakup. Remember that elevator video TMZ leaked and how Quavo took back the Bentley he bought her? Yeah, it was bad. Quavo then dropped the song Messy with Takeoff, where he accused Saweetie of hooking up with someone close to him. He didn't name names, but the timing made it pretty clear he was talking about Offset. He rapped, "I said Karacia please, cause she too messy, please. Effed my dog behind my back, but I ain't stressin', Saweetie clapped back with her own track, Don't Say Nothin', where she rapped, "Why is always speaking on who I'm effing on? He must have got excited when I FaceTimed with nothing on." The plot thickens. People were demanding Cardi B to confirm if Saweetie really slept with Offset. Cardi initially said Offset would spill the tea in his album, but that didn't happen. Later, in an interview with Jason Lee, Cardi played it cool, saying she knows what's going on in her house and doesn't need to address rumors. But here's the real tea. Apparently, Cardi and Saweetie were not cool at all.
You know why I was quiet? I was quiet because one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find out the truth. And you know that I was finding out that truth in and out. So it's like, if I entertain something that I know is not true on the internet, people be like, "Oh, it is true because you're addressing it." But when I don't address it, it's true or not, it's true as well. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just not gonna entertain, because if I entertain it, it's gonna keep going longer and longer and longer. And at the end of the day, I know what's going on in my house. So it's like, I have learned from those experiences not to even address things that's going on in my home when I know the truth. Cause it's like people gonna make it worse. Cause it's just entertaining.
Earlier this year, Cardi allegedly jumped Saweetie at the Oscars after party. An eyewitness spilled, saying Cardi went right up to Saweetie yelling, "What you got to say now?" or something like that. The witness said it was real ghetto, but Saweetie tried to keep it classy. So as we can see, Saweetie has a bit of a history of going behind her man's back, and Offset seems to be a common factor. Now, we don't know for sure if Offset is the one YG caught Saweetie texting, but something on that phone definitely set him off. Of course, the internet had a lot to say about this. One person defended Saweetie, saying, "Saweetie is so real for cheating on these rappers, I'm sorry, treat these guys like 30F's queen." Another took a different view, saying, "Pretty sure that YG was cheating on Saweetie first and she started cheating back. I know enough Cancer women to know how they move. They will definitely cheat back and let it get out of control. They're very passive-aggressive instead of just leaving." Now, I know this is a lot to take in, besties. We've got cheating allegations, physical altercations, diss tracks, and police involvement. It's like a whole season of a reality show packed into one relationship. But let's take a step back for a moment. While all this drama is juicy, we have to remember that these are real people with real feelings. We don't know the full story, and there's always more going on behind the scenes than what we see on social media or hear in the rumor mill. That being said, if these allegations are true, it's not a good look for anyone involved. Cheating is never okay, and getting into physical altercations is definitely not the way to handle relationship problems. It seems like there's a lot of hurt and mistrust going around, and maybe everyone involved needs to take a step back and reassess their choices. So what do you think about all this, besties? Do you believe Saweetie was really cheating on YG? And if so, do you think it was with Offset, or is that just people reaching? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Before we wrap up, let's remember that while it's fun to speculate and discuss celebrity drama, we should always take rumors with a grain of salt. We don't know these people personally, and there's often more to the story than what makes headlines. That's all the tea I've got for now, besties. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest drama. And if you want more juicy content, check out my other videos for all the hottest gossip in Hollywood. Until next time, stay fabulous, and remember, in the world of celebrity relationships, anything can happen. Goodbye.